Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So happy to see you again after quite some time. Ever since I made the previous modifications, I didn't post a video for quite some time. But despite I have done many modifications recently, so people requested me to post latest modifications what all have done to this vehicle. In fact, these are all the advanced modifications, which is like not usual cruise control or tire pressure monitoring system installation. This is completely an advanced feature which you cannot see in mid segment of vehicles. In fact, even the higher segments do not have the features, some of the features which are integrated in this vehicle. Let's say you can see XUV 700, Tata Harrier, MG Aster, Kia Seltos, Honda City. So all these vehicles having the latest features. My vehicle, the Red Storm, my Red Storm doesn't fall short of these vehicles. It has even excels in some areas, like XUV 700 do not have a blind spot system, whereas my vehicle has the blind spot system. Similarly, Honda City do not have a traffic sign recognition, but my vehicle has a traffic sign recognition feature included. And most of the vehicle do not have a 12-channel parking sensor, whereas my vehicle, I have integrated 12-channel parking sensor as vehicle, which includes a flank guard. Also, the best part, it supports automatic parking. So AutoPark we call it as. It supports perpendicular, parallel, and even parkour features also. So it has the 12 sensors. I think in this segment or even above segment do not have the 12 sensor configuration. This is a manual transmission vehicle what I have. So I can call it as semi automatic parking system, which means that you have to do the gear shifting, putting in reverse and forward. Then the steering will be taken care by the vehicle. It can park automatically. So I will list on the features what all I have done to this vehicle so far here. So the primary predominant feature, which I'm proud to say, this is the first EcoSport to have a fully functional ADAS features. So which is like it supports sub ADAS functions also. I'll give in the details when it is actually when I'm going to demonstrate in the actual road. So ADAS feature. Next, the 12-channel parking sensor with automatic parking, the blind spot system, then the B&O audio system. The dominant feature is the ADAS feature. In fact, this is the first EcoSport in the world to sport a fully functional ADAS system, which includes autonomous emergency braking, adaptive cruise control (ACC), traffic sign recognition, automatic high beam. What else? Yeah, the lane keep assist and lane centering system. So yeah, basically the autonomous emergency braking, which automatically brakes when there is an obstacle in front of you, like a vehicle, a pedestrian, cyclist, or motorcycles. Okay, so it supports the autonomous emergency braking. It automatically brakes, applies the brakes, and stops to save you from potential collision. Then the ACC. So ACC, you'll be already knowing, it is advanced than the conventional cruise control, where conventional cruise control you have to apply brakes to stop the vehicle, but whereas adaptive cruise control, you can set the distance and you can maintain the speed with respect to the preceding vehicle in the front of you. It automatically applies the brake and maintains the gap, and also it adapts to the vehicle speed which is moving in front of you. Next is the lane keep assist system, so and the lane centering system. So lane keep assist system, nothing but when you're driving on a highway within a lane, so if you're unintentionally drifting out of the lane, it will correct you and it brings into the lane. So it will give an steering assistance with steering assistance, and if you unintentionally drift out of the lane, even crossing the lane, it will give a steering vibration, haptic feedback in the steering wheel, and also the learn departure warning. So that means it indicates that you are departing the current lane. And and the next is the lane centering system, whereas lane centering system will keep you within the lane. So it will centers when you drive. So when you drive, it centers into the lane. It will keeps you within the lane, whereas the lane keep assist system will act only when you cross the lane, whereas the lane centric system will keep you inside the lane and centers throughout your cruise. Next is the traffic sign recognition. The traffic sign recognition, nothing but it recognizes the signs, speed signs or overtaking sign, and it will indicate you in the speedometer. And whenever you cross the defined speed limit, which is for the specified for the particular road, it will give an overspeed limit in the flashing warning as well as the audible warning. And next is the automatic high beam. So automatic high beam, nothing but where so during your night, if you're you can set it to automatic headlamp, and it will automatically go to high beam when there is a vehicle, when there is no vehicle coming in front of you, like on the next lane. So mostly like automatic high beam is like not, you cannot very much useful in India, because it even detects small white lights coming far away, and it keeps the vehicle in the low beam. So the automatic high beam will not work always much better, but it really requires some tuning, not just vehicle, but I'm just generally telling auto high beam, like theoretically it will set you high beam when there is no vehicle, when there is no approaching vehicle on the next lane, on the opposite lane. For the retrofitting other features like ACC or emergency braking or other autonomous ADAS features are okay, but whereas it still has some difficulties, but it's okay. But whereas the lane keep assist system is really a difficult job to be completed, because the existing steering column do not support this feature. So I have to go for a different steering column, which is I have to carry over from a different vehicle such as Puma, Focus or Kuga. So I really had to spend a lot of time on making the mount and measurements, all the proper fitment, calibration of steering column is really takes a lot of time for doing all these job. The thing is, like I have done all the retrofits, all the installation, all the brackets or mounting, making of the brackets, or the installing all the parts are completely done by me. I never approach any mechanics, because I'm the mechanic for my vehicle, so I'm the technician for my vehicle. So based on my experience, I have done all my installations by completely myself, including the ABS module replacement, steering column replacement, calibration of steering column, bleeding of the brake modules, calibration of the front camera, so mounting of the front camera into the windshield, masking the windshield, all done by myself. So because I love the perfection, because I believe no one can do so much perfection than myself. That's the reason, like, I wanted to do it myself, to educate myself, to because I can proudly say this is done by myself completely. I have to spend really my time, and I have to thank my family for bearing all these nonsense works. They because they expect me to spend the time with them, rather than spending time on a vehicle which is like lifeless. So I'm glad to introduce my Red Storm, which is standing right next to me. So the features which are all integrated has been done in this vehicle. So I'll be demonstrating what are all the features done in this vehicle. So before that, I wanted to show you one cosmetic modifications, which is storm grille. This is the one. So this is a storm grille which I imported from different country, which is Philippines. Usually you could have seen a Raptor grille, a Ford logo, which is an aftermarket one, but this one is a genuine part. I imported right from Philippines through my Telegram network, where I used to support Ford modifications. So that's I imported. So I wanted to have this grill. In fact, I wanted to have some more elements of the Storm, but importing was very challenging. So I just parked it for some time. So probably I'll be doing it later point of time, but for now I wanted this grill. So I'll be showing you different pictures, a different angle, so that the grill will be visible. So another feature, which is an audio enhancement, which is a B&O audio. So B&O audio with a BeoSonic enhancement. BeoSonic only came in later 2020 models of Ford. So it gives a rich audio. So BeoSonic is B&O is after installing B&O, I just experienced a whole lot of difference compared to the stock system, which I really liked it. And the best part is the subwoofer, which is placed inside the boot. It doesn't, without occupying any space. Usually you would have seen an aftermarket system with a bigger boxes occupying a lot of space in the boot, but thus sacrificing the space for the luggage. But whereas the best part of this B&O system is the subwoofer goes inside the grooves of the wheel wells, so it snug fits, and it just looks really neat. That's the best part. I liked it in this feature. And on top of it, the BeoSonic audio enhancement has been also added to this vehicle. I have managed to enable the BeoSonic enhancement in this B&O system. So the audio is totally refined and totally clean, and it just boosted the bass as well as boosted the clarity of the song. So you can very well hear all the instruments which is present in the audio spectrum. The next going to be the Blindspot system. So Blindspot system includes lane change assist as well as the cross traffic alert functionality. So basically, the lane change assist will support when there is a vehicle in the adjacent lane coming in the blind area. If you are trying to take switching to next lane on the same where the vehicle is in the blind spot, so the mirror light in the mirror will blinks and indicate you that there is a vehicle in the blind spot. Similarly, it is for both the sides. In fact, for the left and right side, use both the radar on both the sides, on the rear back side, and it also supports the cross traffic alert when you which is nothing but when you take the vehicle out of the parking space. If there is a vehicle coming across in the back, so it will indicate you that there is a vehicle in the vehicle presence. Moving vehicle on the back side, on the either side. So the indication will be happening in the mirror as well as in the cluster and the Sync 3 system, Sync 3 display as well. Yeah, this is very much useful. Usually I know when I take out of the parking space, I cannot see what is coming in the back, so it's really helpful to find out indicate you that what vehicles are coming in the back, so that you can avoid crashing into any vehicle which is coming in the back. Yeah, I'll be showing you the list of parts what all has been added to this vehicle to achieve ADAS, blind spot system, the parking sensors, 12-channel parking sensors, flank guard, then the B&O audio. So all these features. So what are all the parts I'm going to show you here. So basically you need okay, so this is a steering column unit for the lane keep assist. So this is actually from Focus. Yeah, so this one you have to retrofit, and you have the shaft, the steering shaft, also extension shaft also there, so you have to install that also. Okay, so you also need the steering lock, so which is again you have to program using Ford's FDRS. No other tool supports that, so it uses an FDRS for programming the steering. So next, the ABS module. So you have to have this ABS module to be changed in order to support ACC and emergency braking. So definitely need ABS module for that. Okay, so you need the steering wheel. So I have flat bottom steering wheel. This is just an example I'm showing. So you need this adaptive cruise control switch to be there. So for the so basically the EcoSport steering doesn't support ACC controls. I think Focus supports, but I don't want to go for that. But I wanted to have the flat bottom Focus steering, so which is already in my channel. So you can check there. So that's how it fitted for for ACC. Next one going to be the steering stock and steering control modules. You have to have this to be changed, because the lane keep assist button to be present for turning off and on the lane keep assist system. The next, okay, the predominant modules which does the ADAS is these two modules. This is front camera, this is windshield camera, and this is the radar. This is radar, the front facing radar in the front. So these two does the ADAS major ADAS jobs. So this front camera actually mounted on the front windshield. So this is the imager. So this is the image processing module which takes the images and which processes all the ADAS activities. Okay, so next one, this is going to be the wheel speed sensors. So you need to have the wheel speed sensors to be changed in this vehicle as well. Okay, so this is a full digital cluster which I already have in a complete installation video and the functionality video in my channel already. So this is actually it's not necessary. So you can have a color UK display instrument cluster for doing this job. But this is actually quite nice. So it's already present in my vehicle. These parts, so you also need a bracket. You need to have that mounted on the windshield. So let me show you the windshield. So this is how the front camera is mounted. So you have to mask the area. So with a proper proper position, it should be on the center, and the masking should be proper. The aperture opening should be on the right level. So this is in fact exactly the same dimension as the Fiesta, even Puma. Puma is the same mount, and also you have to reposition the rain sensors in fact. And also this is the position of the radar. So you can see the radar in the front. So this is a front facing radar. So these two fuses brings the ADAS features. Okay, so next going to be the parking sensors. So this is these parking sensors and the harness. So I made this harness on my own. I just procured the connectors from separately, and I just modified for the front bumper as well as on the rear bumper, because the rear bumper harness just have four sensors, so I have to additionally add 2 sensors. With the parking assistance, you need this parking sensor module also to be changed, because the existing module does not is not compatible for these modifications. So it doesn't support 12 or 8 channel parking sensors. Along with that, so you need to have this the TCS switch, okay, TCS park assist switch. So you have to have this for traction control switch. This is existing one. So active park assist, you need to have this parking switch. So next I'll be showing you the parts for the Bang Olufsen, the B&O Audio. Change the B&O head unit, which the existing head unit do not support, which it has the AEB output, which the existing the head unit doesn't support. Okay, so the main processing unit going to be the B&O amp. So yeah, this is going to be under the passenger seat. The next obvious thing is going to be the speakers. So this is the B&O speaker which is going into those doors, and also there are two additional tweeters required, which is on the A pillar, which I also integrated in this vehicle. Yeah, and one more big part is the subwoofer. So this is the subwoofer which is going into the booth. And also the liner. So the liner which covers all the part. So you cannot reuse the existing one, because existing one do not have that shape for fitting to this subwoofer. That's pretty much. Still I have missed some of the parts because I don't have it in hand, especially the blind spot radars and the blind spot mirrors. So which I don't have a spare now to show you now, but it is already integrated in this vehicle. I'll show it in the pictures. Check my pictures for the parts required for the blind spot. Okay guys, we are on a highway here. Let's see how the ADAS functions on the real road. Let's go. Okay, so this is the controls, the instrument controls and the steering controls available for ADAS system. So you can go inside the settings. You can see the settings, driver assistance. You have so the cruise control is an adaptive. You can select between cruise control and normal cruise control. So this is normal cruise controls. Okay, this is adaptive cruise control. Then this is lane keep assist system, alert plus aid, so which means that it will only give alerts or you want to get the aid also, just the warning, or you wanted to get the steering support also. So intensity of the vibration of the steering when you drift out of the lane, you can select between the vibration intensity of the steering, so which is haptic feedback, so which is normal, low, high. So currently I select this high. So you can when you press normal, you can see the steering vibration. So, this is high, you can see the steering vibration. You can see the steering vibrates. This is low vibration, this is the highest setting. You can see the steering vibration. So sensitivity is nothing but like you can select between the when you drift out of the lane, whether you want the lane keeper system to be so sensitive, or just to be normal. And you have the pre-collision assist. So this is collision mitigation braking. So this is also alert sensitivity. So whether the distance, the braking, the sensitivity is high or low, normal or low, we can select between these settings. Also you can have the distance settings. So it will show, you can see the distance bar, which will show the braking, the distance. The distance between the front vehicle, which is about to collide, or we are approaching towards the vehicle. Though the distance clearly get in different colors. And you want to turn off or turn on the active braking, so which is active braking setting. So this is also evasive steering, which is not, now it's not working, so I have to do a workaround to make it working. So evasive steering, nothing but it will automatically steer away when there is an imminent collision. There is no collision. If there is the collision is unavoidable, so it will automatically steer away from the collision, reducing the intensity of the collision, or just avoiding the collision by just moving on to the next lane. So that's evasive steering. So this is speed limiter setting, traffic signs. So this is traffic sign settings. So if you want to have the speed warning, if you cross over speed, it will give a speed warning. And you want a chime also, the blinking will be happening. Now this is the chime also. The tolerance, so this is the tolerance when you can set a tolerance. Let's say you are crossing a speed limit of 50, then we can set 51, 2, 3. That means that you will get a warning after crossing this actual speed warning plus this value, this setting. This 3 km means if I cross 53, so it'll just given warning that you are crossing that limit. So that's all about the settings. Now driver assistance, along with it I have blind spot system and cross traffic alert also. So which is blind spot system, which is on the mirror indicator. You have the LED light, which is LED indication, which gives a blind spot indicator. Cross traffic alert, which is nothing but like when you take reverse out of a tight parking space and if something crosses in the back, so it will give you a warning. I will cover both blind spot as well as cross traffic alert in a different video for now. So let's go and check the ADAS feature, how it works on this highway. I just wanted to show you this steering stock. There is a lane keep assist button here, so which using which you can turn on or turn off the lane keep assist system. So if I press, so now the system is off. If I just press again, so you have the switch here. So lane keep assist system is now on. You can see the lines here, 2 lines, which shows the lane keep assist system status. And on the steering wheel, you can see this is the adaptive cruise control buttons. This is the adaptive cruise control system on off, and so now you can do the settings, make this adaptive cruise control on. This is the distance setting button. This is cancel or cancel button, and this is a speed limiter button again. So with this, like if I press, now the system is on, and I have to press set up, set plus or minus to increase or decrease the speed. Okay, let's see how the system functions in here. Let's move out. Okay, for the system to function properly, so you should be having a proper lane markings on the road. So you should also be more than 65 kilometer for the lane keep assist systems to function. So now I'm on 62 and just going over 65. Now you can see the lines, the solid lines are here, which shows the lane keep assist system is active. And you can see when I just drifting out, you can see the steering corrects, or it will work either side. So now I'm just moving slightly out, so you can see the lines are yellow. When the steering correction happens, the line will show in yellow color with the triangles moving. So which means that lane keep assist system is assisting you for the steering. So I'm going out purposefully, but it will give a vibration. So I'm just slightly drifting out left. You can see the steering corrects and brings inside. So this is the lane keep assist system, not a lane centering system. So lane centering is, unfortunately, Ford only gives on an automatic transmission with ACC active. So now I'm in the lane. So okay, there's no lanes now. So when there's no lanes now, the system will be turned off automatically. Now there's a lane. I'm just drifting out. You can see it'll steers and bring in, and also it will vibrates. The steering is vibrating because it is drifting out of the lane, and also it'll ask you to keep the hands on the steering wheel. So you cannot keep off the hands out of the wheels on the road. So this is an assistance. Okay, you should not get confused of ADAS is an autonomous vehicle. So ADAS basically an assistance system. So you should always be very attentive to the road. You cannot take the hands off the steering while ADAS is active. People get confused. It's autonomous. It's not autonomous. It's an assist. Okay, so that's a driver assistance, not an autonomous vehicle. So you can see if I don't do any activity also, so it gives you it wants you to keep the steering. Even if it is straight road, it will ask you to keep the hands on the steering wheel. So you can see it's assisting me. So I just need minimal effort to keep the vehicle inside the lane. That's how I feel after installing this system. Okay, now I will switch to ACC, how the ACC functions. So this is the ACC function button. So now it's already on. I'm at 65. Now I'm pressing set plus. So you can see now it is the ACC is active. The ACC basically will follow the distance. This is distance settings. It will follow some distance. You can see it is automatically braking because of this auto in front and slowing down smoothly. And when it disappears, it'll tries to. So this guy is still in here. So it is slowing down. So now you can always override with your foot with an accelerator pedal. So the problem of the manual transmission is the gear changes. The gear changes will happen in automatic transmission. This guy is coming now, so you can see it is slowing down and maintaining the distance. I said lowest distance. This is the problem of India. So people jumps without a lane discipline. That's what's very much annoying these guys. So not following any lane discipline without any indicators. So now it's crossing now. Okay, 70. So I'm just increasing the speed. Yeah. So you can see I'm just going out of the lane now. It's correcting. I'll go to the next lane and I'll just start following that vehicle. So I'm just slightly speeding up. You can always override using accelerator whenever required. So now I set at 72. The cruising speed at 72. Now the system also at 72 because there is no vehicle in the front. There's no slow moving vehicle. I think there is a truck. You can see how system, so it will also indicate if there is a target in the front. So there is a vehicle ahead, and so which is showing now. Now the vehicle is not in the lane, so there is a truck. So let's see how it approaches. So I'm not accelerating, I'm not braking, so it indicates the target, which is the truck. Now you can see I'm at 72. So you can see it started reducing now at 69, 68, 67, 66. So it started reducing 64, 63. So this guy comes in, you can see it is automatically slowing down and now comes to 50. So I have to shift down because of this is the problem. So I just need to shift down because ACC, because engine, the gear ratio is not correct for the speed. So now I am at 65. I'm just resuming. It is. You can see it started braking, and I'm not accelerating, so it started maintaining its distance. Now I need to reduce. Again, use always clutch to shift the speed, shift the gears. It won't. The system will not deactivate for clutch presses. Now that vehicle is at 55. It is maintaining the 55 and it's following it. It works very well even for a cut-in vehicle because this vehicle has a radar in the front. I can see, okay, it is stopping. I need to press the clutch. The brake is happening by himself. So now the speed is very low. So the system automatically goes to standby because the ACC will work from 30 kilometers minimum. Unless it is not a stop and go vehicle. So it is not a low speed follow up or stop and go vehicle because it is a manual transmission. So naturally you cannot have that feature for a manual transmission. So only it is for automatic transmission. But it's more better than normal cruise control. Where normal cruise control you cannot have the system cannot control the braking. So it just control the speed, but whereas the adaptive cruise control will maintain the distance as well as maintain the speed if there is a vehicle ahead of you on front. Now I'm at 65. I'm just activating the ACC. So now so it is asking to upshift. So I just press the clutch. You can see still the system is active. So the clutch process will not deactivate. Only you have to cancel or if you press the brake pedal, so automatically ACC gets cancelled. I can increase the speed. I'm just increasing the speed to up to 75. Now I'm at 75. Vehicle also at 75. It also detects most of the vehicles, so that guy now comes. So you can see automatically brakes. I am not braking it. That's the assistance you get out of this ADAS. If someone jumping without proper discipline, the system will monitor and takes care of it. I'm getting vibration as well because I'm jumping out of the lane. Okay, another feature I wanted to show you is the traffic sign recognition as a part of this feature. So it will indicate you. It will just identify the signboards on the road and showing it in the instrument cluster. So there is a speed limit indicator 50 kilometer. So it shows that 50 kilometer signboard or the sign here. You can see it is blinking. So when I cross that 50, so it'll start blinking. So now I'm over 50, so it is showing the 50 the kilometer blinking. Here is another road section where the speed limit sign is available, 50 on the right side. It's crossing now. As soon as the vehicle crosses, you could have heard the audible chime, and also it flashes the speed limit icon in the instrument cluster, which indicates that you have more speed than the signed speed limit. In fact, it supports more signs, but unfortunately it is not available in India, so to recognized by the TSR system. Next is the automatic high beam. It requires automatic headlamps to be equipped. It automatically goes to high beam when there are no vehicles in the opposite lanes. You can see it goes to high beam now because there are no vehicles. It automatically goes to low beam if there are vehicles appearing on the other lanes. Okay, so that's it about this modification video. I'll be posting separate videos which explains individually about the remaining features such as blind spot system, automatic parking system, and the 12-channel parking system with flank guard, and B&O audio system. So, but I could not explain about the emergency braking in this video because emergency braking cannot be tested on a real road. So I'll be making some dummies so that I can demonstrate how the AEB performance with this ADAS retrofit. I have some more, still some more modifications left out, such as the next going to be the Sync 4. So with a 13-inch massive 13-inch display, I'm just trying to find out how this can be mounted in a proper way. The best part is like it is customized for India, so the Indian maps are already customized, and the software is almost ready. So only I need to make mechanical mounts for it so that it's properly mounted and it's aesthetically good. So thank you for watching my channel. Keep supporting my channel by subscribing it, and also press the notification icon for the further notifications. If you want any support, drop me a message in the comment box. Also, if you want to reach me, you can just write on a message to my WhatsApp. Thank you for